Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a review and mini tutorial using the Desi x Katy collection from Dose of Colors. I've been using a few products here and there, so this is not going to be a first impressions. I'm not going to be showing you how to use the products. I will link Desi and Katy's video down below just so that you can see from them how to best use their products. You're probably already aware, but Desi and Katy are two big YouTubers who have collaborated with Dose of Colors, which is a brand. They've come out with a small collection, and I really like the fact that they've come out with a collection. So they've come out with eyeshadows, highlighters and lip products. They came out with one eyeshadow palette with 4 colors, 2 highlighters and 5 lip products. I'm wearing all of their stuff today. Later on in the review I will talk about what I liked about each of the products. I just want to skim over quickly with the packaging. It came in a really nice rose gold box. The eyeshadow palette and the highlighters come in this really pretty shimmery net kind of packaging, and then you open it up and it's got rose gold on the inside. It's pretty sturdy. It has a magnetic clip when it closes. The eyeshadow palettes are cruelty-free, talc-free, gluten-free and paraben-free. It's not vegan because Susan and Harpoon have carmine, and I believe all the lip products are paraben-free and vegan, but I will let you know down below if that's incorrect. The over-the-top lip gloss has a clear packaging so you can see the product. I personally prefer it when lip products have a clear glass so I can see which color I'm picking up instead of having to read the bottom. The lipsticks and the liquid lipsticks have this soft touch material on the outside, which is really pretty. The lipsticks also have Desi and Katy's signature on the inside. The eyeshadow palette has 4 colors in it. It has Suze, Noli, Turbo Sun and Harpoon. Suze is a really pretty champagne shade, which is best used wet. Noli is a bronze shade, which is recommended to use dry. Turbo Sun is a dual color shade. It shows up both blue and red. It would look really pretty as an all over lid color. Harpoon has a mix of antique gold and green in there. This is my favorite shade from the palette and it works best when used wet. Fuego is one of the highlighters. It has a golden undertone to it, which gives a really pretty pop to the top of your cheekbones. Mirame is a rose gold highlight. This is a really unique kind of color for a highlighter for deep skin tones. It comes off a lot lighter on the face than it looks in the pan, which you'll see later on in the tutorial. No Shade is the lighter of the 2 nudes. It has a more pinkier kind of peachy undertone to it, which when paired with the right lip liner looks really pretty on Indian skin tones. More Prima Please is a deeper nude lipstick which was created for deeper skin tones. It has a more orangey kind of undertone to it. Over the top lip gloss is a really sheer lip gloss which has golden glitters in it. It doesn't look glittery, it just gives a really pretty shine to your lips. Hot Fire is a bright orange red. This is the color that I would have imagined Desi have creating. It comes across looking neon sometimes, but in person it just looks like a really beautiful bright statement lip. Sauvage is a really beautiful oxblood color. It is the perfect color that I can imagine Katy creating because these colors look so incredible on her. Okay, so I've already done my face, my brows and I've prepped my eyelids. I'm going to start off by laying down some matte in the crease just to get the actual shape going of the eye before I go in with the shimmers, because there are only shimmers in this little eyeshadow palette. From the video that I saw, they didn't want to come out with another neutral matte palette, which I think is quite a nice and different idea because everyone's coming out with palettes which have neutral tones in them. So for Katy and Desi just to come out with a palette which is full of shimmer tones is a really nice idea. I'm going to start off with Mirage from Makeup Geek. I haven't used this one in a long time, and put this on the brow bone just to highlight that area, and also pop some on the inner corner. God, I forgot how good this colour was. Don't know why I haven't used it in a while. For my transition shade, I'm going to go in with Creme Brulee, also from Makeup Geek. They've taken a larger brush. This is the Morphe R37. I'm just going to be putting that into the crease. And just take it out a bit just to elongate the eye. To deepen the crease, I'm going to take Cocoa Bear, also from Makeup Geek, on the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. Be taking that right into the crease just to deepen that out. Can you see? Yes, get right on the outer corner there. And bring it right into the inner corner. Then taking Mocha, which is an even darker brown, I'm just going to darken out those outer corners. Just blend that out into the crease a tiny bit. Blend it slightly down onto the lower lash line, just a tiny bit. Now for the star of the show. Got the little piece of paper which goes with it because I always forget which one is wet. So Suze and Harpoon are meant to be used wet. Noli and Turbo-san are meant to be used dry. I have actually used Suze and Noli before, and I've already swatched the other two, so I'm really excited to try those out. I think I'm going to go in and show you Noli on the lid. It says it's best to use it with your finger, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm going to put this right in the center. It's a really pretty bronze colour for a neutral everyday look, just all over the lid. And take that all over from the inner to the outer corner. I actually tried to apply this with a MAC 242 brush because that's what I apply most of my shimmers with, and the payoff was pretty poor with that brush. So if you don't like using your fingers, the first thing I would say is this probably isn't for you because you get the best payoff with these using your fingers. If you don't mind using your fingers, then these are some really beautiful shades. They look really nice on your eyes. Oh, I'm going to try a bit of Harpoon on the center of my lid. That's my favorite color in this palette. It's recommended to use with a wet finger, so I've just wet my finger with some Fix Plus. And go in the middle. Ooh. Ooh. This looks so cool. I'm going to try and do something really different. Well, for me anyway. I'm going to take a tiny bit of Turbo-san and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. Ooh. That's so pretty. I don't think I've ever used my finger on my lower lash line before. I know this colour's not going to work with a brush. I've never worn a whole palette on my eyes before. It doesn't look so bad. So I'm going to take the last shade, which is Suze, and that is this shade here. I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I'm a tiny bit worried because the last time I tried it, I was so itchy and my eyes were watering and I felt like I had a really bad reaction. And I don't know if I was just sensitive on the day or if I am sensitive to this eyeshadow. I don't know what's in there that caused me to have such a bad irritation. I'm not sensitive to anything that I put on my eyes. This is the first time I've ever experienced this. So I think if you have sensitive eyes, then I would be cautious, but I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, it's not so bad today. I think the other day I also got it in my eye, so don't get it in your eye. Look at that. Yes! Oh, that's so cool. I'm going to put on some eyeliner, mascara and lashes, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've just put on some liner and mascara. I didn't put the eyelashes on because I thought it was taking away from the eyeshadow look and covering up a tiny bit of it, and I just wanted you to see what that looked like as I was doing the rest of my face. So the next two products I'm going to try are the highlighters, and they are Fuego and Mirame. You can see that they look kind of the same in the pan, but Fuego has more of a golden yellowy undertone and Mirame has more of a rose goldy undertone. It's apparently suited more to darker skin. This one's apparently suited more to lighter skin, but I think on my skin tone they both look really, really good. I've really enjoyed using them. I've used them quite often. I'm going to do Mirame on one side and Fuego on the other side just so you can see what it looks like on my skin tone. I'm going to start off with Mirame. I'm going to put this on the high points. Woo! Look at that. It has a really nice wet look to it. It looks darker in the pan than it actually comes out on your face. Fuego has a really nice golden undertone. You can see they kind of both look really similar. This one just looks a tiny bit more rosy and this one looks a bit more golden. Otherwise, you can see they both look good. As with any highlighters, if you have any texture on your skin, it's going to pick that up, but it's a different formula from the other highlighters that I have, and I have quite a few. The other highlighters look more drier on the skin. This is more of a wet looking glow, which looks beautiful. I'm going to put some on the inner corner, put a tiny bit on the center of my nose. To finish off the look, I'm going to go through and apply all the lip colors that they came out with in the collection. They came out with 5 lip products. I'm going to start off with the 2 lipsticks, and they are both nude. This one right here is no shade, and this one is More Creamer Please. So you can see More Creamer Please is a slightly deeper nude than the no shade. I'm going to try them both on. As with any nude lipstick, I'm going to go in with a lip liner first because I'll be looking crazy if I don't have any lip liner on. I'm going to take Subculture by MAC and just line my lips. I've only actually swatched these on my arm, so I haven't tried them. I'm going to start off with no shade. I'm going to quickly prime my lips with the MAC Prep and Prime. I feel like they're slightly dry, and from the swatches these came out really opaque. I'm a bit worried that they're going to pick up on all the dry patches on my lips. Ooh, that is really nude. Wow. I like it. I think it will look really nice with a darker lip liner. So I'm going to take some morning coffee, which I have prepared. Just go around the outside of my lips, just so that that colour blends in slightly with my skin. So this is what No Shade looks like just by itself and with a lip liner. I tend to always go in with a lip liner when I'm using a nuder colour, just so that that nude doesn't blend in with the rest of my face. I almost never go into a nude lip without a lip liner. For me personally, I think it makes me look like a corpse and I hate it. This lip colour is going to look really nice with a really deep smoky eye. It's really light and it's really opaque, which is quite an intimidating colour to wear, but once you figure out which lip liner to pair with it, you're good. It's got that really nice peachy pinky undertone, which is really different from anything that I've got. I'm just going to show you what this looks like with over the top lip gloss. Oh, I like this. This is how I like to wear my nudes. I like them slightly glossier because I find that they're a lot easier to pull off. I think this is my favourite nude lip combo. Next, I'm going to go in with More Creamer Please, which is the deeper nude. I've just lined my lips again with Subculture. Ah, this is pulling out slightly more orange than I am used to for a nude. I think this might work as a nude with a really bronzy kind of look, but for my skin tone, it comes out slightly orangey. I like it, but I think I need it to grow on me. I think I'm going to try and go with Morning Coffee lip liner to see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it still looks a bit orange. I don't know. What do you think? It is a really pretty nude colour. I don't think it's the perfect nude for brown skin, but I do like it. I don't have anything like this in my collection. No. I think I'm going to try it with a few different looks and see how it works out to be, but this is what it looks like for now. It looked really nude on Desi. It didn't look orange. I'm going to try a tiny bit of over the top lip gloss on this. Okay, so I really like this with the over the top lip gloss. It makes it more wearable and less dry looking because the lipsticks alone are pretty opaque and pretty matte. If that's what you like, then I'm sure you'll really like it. But I know how hard it is to wear a nude lip with my skin tone, and I find it a lot easier to wear it with a gloss on top. I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like with just over the top lip gloss. It's such a nice lip gloss with really small gold particles in it. It's not a glittery lip gloss, it just gives a really nice sparkle to your lips. Now moving on to the liquid lipstick, I'm going to start off with Hot Fire, which is this really nice orangey red, which I was really excited about. It kind of looked a bit neon in some of the swatches that I saw, but it comes out like a really bright orange lip gloss. I'm going to just show you what it looks like rather than telling you about it. Wow, it looks really bright on camera. This lip is a big statement lip, so it's kind of out there for someone who's not used to wearing such bright colours, but man, it's such a pretty colour. I've never actually tried Dose of Colours liquid lipsticks before I bought these, and they go on really nice and smoothly, but I can see on the side the colour has kind of skipped a little bit, so I might go in with another layer because it's not bright enough. Wow, I quite like it. It's something different. The only thing that I have to say about these ones, because it's matte, you're gonna have to really exfoliate your lips. Man, that is bright AF. Why don't we try that with some of the over the top lip gloss? Oh my god. Oh my god. This lip gloss makes everything look like magic. This looks much better. Oh, I wish I bought 2 of these now. I don't know if it's just my lips. They might be a bit dry, but the gloss is making everything look a million times better. Even though it looks nice to begin with, adding that gloss on top of all of the colours so far has just turned it up a notch. Now finally, I'm going to go in with the colour Sauvage, which is a really deep oxblood kind of colour I think they tried to go for. I'm not used to wearing colours this dark. I'm going to give it a go. Oh, I think I like this. Oh my god, I really like this colour. It's so autumnal. Oh, that's really nice. I quite like a dark colour on me. I need a tiny bit more blush, just so I don't look so washed out. So this is what the color looks like just by itself, and it's just something so different to my collection. I can't wait to try and create some more looks with this color. I just think it's so nice. Like, I think this would be a shock to my mum if she saw me wear this color, but I like it. And see if over the top lip gloss looks good with this color as well. Oh my god. I swear to god, this lip gloss is just genius. Oh wow. I'm even more excited about this color. Look at that. Oh. The only thing I'm worried about with this color is I haven't worn it enough to know how well it wears, especially when you're wearing it out for the evening and you're eating and drinking. I don't know if you're going to end up with like butthole lips, but I think I'm going to give it a go, and I will let you know in the description box below, or I'll comment below how it wears throughout the evening. So now hopefully you can get more of an idea how it's going to look on your skin tone if you are Indian or if you have medium or olive skin tones. I'm going to go through the products in the list that I would recommend them and probably wear them from most to least. I think it's pretty obvious that the thing that I would recommend the most are the highlighters in Mirame and Fuego. I think both of these are really beautiful on my skin tone. Depending on what kind of person you are, whether you like more of a goldeny kind of highlight, then go for Fuego. If you like more of a rose goldy kind of highlight, then go for Mirame. If you still can't choose, I would still recommend both because they are both really pretty and so different from everything else that I've seen on the market. I've worn these a number of times on my face and on my body, and I've had so many compliments from people saying, oh, you look like you're glowing. It's because they have a wet looking formula that they look like this. It's just so pretty and so unique. The next thing I would recommend is the over the top lip gloss, which is really different from anything that I've ever seen. From the swatches you can see that it takes anything and just makes it look so much better. I'm wearing this on my lips right now with no shade. I really love this product. I might even try and get another one when it relaunches. The next two products are Thai, so I'm just going to start off with the eyeshadow palette. Now depending on who you are, I would recommend this palette. If you are the kind of person who hates using their fingers, then I obviously wouldn't recommend this to you because this works best when it's used with your fingers. Like I said, I used a 242 and the payoff was really bad, so I wouldn't recommend it to you unless I know you like using your fingers, or even if you're a beginner, your fingers are the easiest thing to use when you're applying your eyeshadow. These shades are so pretty and you can just take them everywhere with you. I guess if I have to be really critical about this one, I would say that I would probably do without these two shades here because I have so many similar kind of shades in my kit, but these two shades are so unique, especially this one, this Harpoon, I think it is. Yeah, Harpoon. It's my favorite in the palette and I can see myself using that over and over again, but otherwise this is really nice. The other product that I would recommend in Thai to the eyeshadows is No Shade. And I know that might be surprising to people. From what I am aware, No Shade was created for a lighter skin tone for that nude look, but pairing it up with the right lip liner, you get a really nice wearable nude. I've been looking for something like this for years and years. It's not something that I can just throw on. I have to really make it work with a lip liner, and then to put over the top lip gloss on top, it's just perfect. I would only recommend this to you if I know you use lip liner. The next thing I would recommend are the liquid lipstick. I don't really like one more than the other one. I like them both the same, but if you have a preference on color, then obviously go for the one that you like. This formula is nice, but it's slightly drying on my lips, maybe because my lips are slightly dry anyway. If you have drier lips sometimes, like I do, you'd have to exfoliate more, you'd have to moisturize them a tiny bit more, and then this would look really nice on you. I've used Hot Fire for the evening once when I went out and I did have to top up, but I haven't used Sauvage, so I don't know how it wears throughout the evening. But yeah, this would be the next thing I'd recommend. The last thing I would probably recommend to somebody out of this collection is More Creamer Please, and only because it's not the perfect nude. It's not a bad color. It's actually a really pretty different kind of orangey toned color, but I was expecting it to be the perfect nude for my skin tone because I see it on Desi, and Desi has a similar-y kind of skin tone to me. She's a bit more bronzed than I am. I was kind of expecting it to look like this because it looks like a nude on her, so I kind of expected it to look more of a nude on me, but it didn't, and I was slightly disappointed with that. Nevertheless, it's a really pretty color. If that's the kind of thing you like, then go for that, but this would be the one that I would least recommend out of the collection. You're still going to see me wearing it though. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was useful to you and helped you figure out whether you wanted to buy something from this collection or not. If you've got the collection yourself, let me know what you think of it below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!